Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're going to tackle a problem that gives IT managers everywhere a massive headache. You know what I'm talking about, that sprawling digital empire you've got living on AWS, GCP, and your own servers. It's complex, it can be messy, and we're going to talk about how you can finally tame it.
Just take a second and really think about that. What if all that complexity, all those different platforms you're constantly juggling, what if you could control them from one single pane of glass? It sounds kind of like a dream, right? Well, before we get to the solution, let's map out what that complicated world looks like for most companies right now.
So first up, you've definitely got stuff running on Amazon Web Services. I mean, of course you do. It's a huge player, it's powerful, it's flexible, and that's one portal, one set of tools, and one bunch of policies to manage.
But it never stops there, does it? You're also probably using the Google Cloud Platform, maybe for its awesome strengths in data analytics and machine learning. Okay, so that's a second portal, a second set of tools, and another pile of policies to keep track of.
And let's not forget where it all started. Most organizations out there still have a ton of on-premise servers and data centers. You know, the legacy stuff, your private cloud. And that comes with its own totally separate way of managing things.
And finally, you're using Microsoft Azure itself, maybe for your core services or specific workloads. So that's, what, 4 different environments, all with their own rules? Managing this is just a nightmare. But what if there was a way to bridge all of them?
Well, that is exactly where we're going. Microsoft's answer to this multi-platform chaos is a really powerful technology called Azure Arc.
So what is it exactly? The best way to think about it is that Azure Arc is a bridge. It's a service that takes your non-Azure resources, so your AWS servers, your GCP virtual machines, your on-prem hardware, and it projects them into Azure. It basically makes them look and feel just like native Azure resources, so you can manage them all from one place you already know.
Now here's where it gets really interesting. It's not just about seeing everything in a big list. It's about what this central control actually lets you do. It's about actively managing all of it.
From that single dashboard, you can do 3 super critical things. First, you can apply policies. Just imagine deploying a major security patch to all your servers. Doesn't matter if they're on AWS, GCP, or in your own data center with a single click. That's real governance. Second, you can monitor all your workloads. You get one single view of performance, looking at logs and metrics, whether a server is in an AWS region or sitting in your own basement. And third, you can deploy updates and applications consistently. No more writing custom scripts for every single environment. It's all right there. Total control from one place. Look, this isn't just a neat technical trick. This is a direct response to a massive shift that's happening in the entire industry. The way we build and manage technology is just fundamentally changing.
And this change is happening fast. I want you to keep this year in mind, 2025. Because by then, the multi-cloud trends that we're seeing right now, they're not going to be optional anymore. They're just going to be the standard way we all do business.
And this is exactly why. Multi-cloud isn't some fringe idea. It is the new normal. Companies aren't picking just one cloud provider anymore. They're picking the best services from all the providers, which creates these complex, hybrid environments we just walked through. Taming this complexity isn't optional anymore. It's essential. Okay, so if we put all these pieces together, what's the big idea? What's the one thing you should really take away from all this? How should we think about Azure Arc in the simplest way possible?
This is it. This is the key takeaway right here. Stop thinking about separate portals and a million different tools. Think of Azure Arc as your single command bridge, your universal control center. It's the one place you go to see, manage, and secure your entire digital world.
And ultimately, that's the goal. When your security policies, your software deployments, and your monitoring are all handled from one central hub, everything just stays in sync. You cut down on errors, you close security gaps, and you make your whole DevOps process way more efficient and reliable.
And so that leaves us with one final question for you to think about. Take a good hard look at your own environment, with all its different pieces spread across all those clouds and data centers. Is your infrastructure in sync?